And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Otis High School here in Otis, Colorado. Kerry Sherman with you on Big Time Small Town Media's production of Class 1A Region 3 Volleyball for ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. We were here just 1 week ago for district volleyball action. We'll see two of the same three teams, Otis and Idalia. They will open it up for us tonight. Also in this pool is Flagler. Winner of this regional tournament punches its ticket to the state tournament. We've already got one participant into that field. In Region 2, Eads, who was the number one seed there, the district champions in District 2, they took out McClave 3-1 and then a 3-0 sweep over Kim. And the Eads Eagles into the state tournament. Also at Lamar Community College, Region 6 being played there now. Wiley, the District 3 champion, took out the third place finisher from their district, Walsh, 3-1. Kit Carson and Walsh on the floor right now. And somebody will be making their way to the state tournament from there. By the time tonight's over, we will have half of our 12-team field for next weekend's state tournament already in, with two more automatic spots to be decided tomorrow, plus 4 wild card spots that will be done by the Max Preps Freeman rankings. And that could, we'll see 4 of these teams who do not win their regionals will also make it to next weekend's tournament in Denver. Again, I said we've got Otis and Idalia on the floor. We're just getting the completion of the starting lineups. We'll put them up there for you. Otis will be the home team. They will start number 10, Emily Palzer. She's a senior. Number 11, Haley Patterson, a junior. And then a bunch of freshmen. Kylie Kuntz, number 2. Number 4, Mallory Noble. Number 21, Antonia Shafford. Number 33, Lisette Burgess. The librero is number 34, Shiloh Kirby. She is a senior. For Idalia, they go number 4, Michaela Waitman as a senior. Number 9, Emma Divator as a senior. And then they go with 4 freshmen as well. Number 2, Susana Herrera. Kristen Mooney, Reagan Schaefer, Janae Terrell. Numbers 2, 5, 6, and 7. Librero, number 3, Sierra Wireman. This is the third time this year that these two have met. Otis took the regular season contest back on the 5th of October in straight sets, 25-11, 25-13, 25-14. That was at Idalia. And last Saturday here in Otis, it was the Lady Bulldogs, 25-11, 25-9, and 25-10. In those aforementioned Freeman rankings, Otis number 2 in Class 1A, Idalia number 16. It'll be the Lady Wolves in their white tops, their librero Wireman in a maroon, Otis in the red tops, their librero Kirby in white. First attack of the game is Patterson, and she is blocked on the outside by Divator. That gets Idalia on the board on the service of Reagan Schaefer. They did not get off to early starts last week against Otis. And already a 2-0 start as Patterson shanks the service return. Schaefer drives that one in the middle, popped up by Shafford. Kuntz sets it over. Set on the outside here for Mooney, and she hits the left-handed attack into the antenna. Side out and point to Otis. Emily Palzer to serve it up first for the Lady Bulldogs. Popped up in the back row by Schaefer. Set in the middle. Divator mishit it. Dug up. Overpass, and Divator could not make Otis pay. Just missed the near sideline. Ties us at 2. Palzer drives that serve deep. Popped up in the back row. Wireman didn't handle it clean, so Waitman tries to just bump it over on 3 and hits it into the crossbars in the ceiling here. Palzer again. This one will be handled by Herrera and into the rafters once again. 3 straight service points, 4 straight for Otis. They lead 4-2. Herrera has to come up in a hurry for that serve and drives it into the bleachers. That is an ace for Palzer. 5-2 now. That one off speed, popped up by Wireman. Back row attack for Schaefer, sails long. And it's a 6-0 run for Otis after 2 quick points for the Lady Wolves. Herrera handles that one cleanly. It'll be set middle for DeVitor. She'll set it over. Popped up by Patterson. Noble will bump it over and out of play. Unforced errors and not a lot of pressure on that, bumping it over. Noble just tilted her platform too much and knocked it wide. 6-3. Waitman serves, popped up by Patterson. Set in the middle, now for Patterson. Dug up by Schaefer, but nobody there for the second hit. Service back over to Otis. Kylie Kuntz drives that one over cross court, popped up by Wireman. Will be bumped over by DeVitor. Quick outside for Patterson, into the block and down on the Otis side. That's Stephanie Helling, who checked in to the Idalia rotation with the block. Wireman will serve it. Down 3. Palzer handles it. Set near side for Patterson. She's dug. Near side, it's Mooney. Off the net, popped up by Burgess. Set Patterson on the offside. Goes soft and with that Mooney diving for it, unable to keep it in play. And Patterson will step back with the serve, leading by 4. Schaefer got that one up. Tipped over by Kuntz. Mooney will shoot a set deep. Popped up by Palzer. Off balance, it was Noble. Schaefer just pops one over. Outside for Shafford. Off the block and down on the Idalia side for the point to Otis. Patterson drives that one, popped up by Schaefer. Waitman hustling to get there. Wireman will go on the bump on 3 and into the net. And we've got a timeout by Idalia, trailing 10-4.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco. Everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
Coach Kylie Chamberlain taking that time out to try to refocus her Lady Wolves. They trail 10-4 here early in set number 1 from Otis. Patterson still on serve. She'll drive that one, popped up by Wireman. Set it near side for Terrell. She's dug. Near side, Noble goes cross court, popped up by Wireman. Back row set for Schaefer. Burgess overpass. Terrell goes on 1 and hits it out of bounds. Schaefer didn't handle the serve and will get double contact. It's a 12-4 Otis start. And Idalia led it 2-0 out of the gates. And that one will go another point on the board as serve receive. Showing some flaws here today for Idalia. Patterson will come here on the service line. She's dug up. Set for Terrell. And that one out of play as well. It's a 10-point advantage for Otis. Terrell handles that serve, popped over on 2 by Helling. Set far side for Schaffert. She reaches for it and comes cross court and drops it inside the sideline. We saw Schaffert really elevate her play last week, and she's trying to continue that role tonight. Miscommunication on the serve receive. Mooney reaches and hits it too far. Schaefer handles that serve. Terrell will set it over. Set near side, Noble into the block, back over. Kuntz digs it up, set it outside for Schaffert. Back line kill. When these Lady Bulldogs start aiming at the lines and connecting, they are tough to stop. Patterson serve popped up by Wireman. Waitman will set it outside, far side. Mooney just misses the back corner. Didn't miss that by more than about 6 inches. Lead already up to 14. This one going in a hurry. Terrell had it just popped over by Waitman. Near side set for Mooney. Off the block and straight down. That will stop the run and give the serve over to Idalia, trailing by 13, and the freshman Kristen Mooney will head back to serve. Abandoning the jump serve that disappeared off of her yet last week, and that one from Otis hit well long. Another serve for Mooney. Again, Mooney had a good jump serve going early last week and then struggled. Schaffert into the net and down on the Otis side. It's a 3-0 run for Mooney and her Lady Wolves. She missed on 4 straight jump serves, and she went back to the standard serve and has had a nice roll going here today. Big swing and down for Reagan Schaefer. We see Kelsey Davis check in place of Lisette Burgess in the front row for Otis. Davis nursing a bit of an ankle injury. Rolled it earlier in the week. She'll take the middle swing, overpass, she'll hit it again. Mooney digs it up one more time. Outside it's Helling. She'll come cross court, popped up by Kuntz. Davis with the bump set for the back row. That was Patterson, dug up by Mooney. Near side, it's Schaefer, finds an open spot on the floor past Schaffert. 5-0 is the run. And we may see an Otis timeout here shortly. Mooney drives that one again, popped up by Palzer. Will be set far side, Schaffert. They'll say did not clear the net, and there is the timeout by Coach Bonnie Kuntz. She's seen what was a 14-point lead cut to 8 here in set number 1.
Akron Auto is proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations, the original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
I can't hear him. Out of the timeout, Kristen Mooney still on serve. She's ripped off 5 points on serve. And then hits that one into the net. We'll use timeout by Coach Kuntz. We'll send Noble back for the serve, leading by 9. Wireman gets the bump up. Schaefer went on 2, dug up by Patterson, outside far post, and Schaffert will get the kill as Wireman had to dive into the front row and could not keep it alive. And Noble misses the far side on that one serve. A service error gives the point to Idalia and brings Susanna Herrera in to serve. Patterson handles it in the middle. Outside for Palzer. Dug up back row by Wireman. Back. It was Schaefer who was dug, and Palzer, that one was going long. Herrera stuck her hands up trying to keep the rally alive, and we'll give the point over to Otis. Kelsey Davis popped up Mooney, and that'll go behind the tower, out of play. Ace for Davis. 22-11. Otis in the catbird seat. Mooney handles that serve. Waitman, she'll set it near side. Schaefer, she'll be dug up by Noble, but Otis unable to keep it alive. Carly Flager will check into the back row in place of Davis. They did not put the point on the board. It should be 22-12. Tipped over by Coons, overpass, back in play. Far side was Palzer, dug up. Near side, Schaefer off the block and down. I believe that should make it 22-13. That's what we have. Scoreboard is showing 12. I'm sure they'll get that corrected. Carroll hits that one right into the net. And yes, there they corrected it. Makes it 23-13. Shafford back to serve. 2 points away from a victory here in set one. Herrera pops it up. Set near side. DeVitor mishits it, and Otis has reached set point. Shafford drives that one long. That hits the backboard, out of play, and the point to Otis. Set one in the books, 25-13, back in 90 seconds for set number two from Otis High School.
In 1916, it is estimated that producing 100 bushels of corn took approximately 35 to 40 hours. Today, it is estimated that producing the same 100 bushels takes less than 3. A lot has changed in the last 95 years, but one thing has stayed the same. Farm Credit is still the lender of choice for America's farmers and ranchers. We are passionate about agriculture and are dedicated to serving America in good times and bad. This is Jordan Wilkie in the Yuma Lending Office. Give us a call today to see how we can help you. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
These days, there's no free lunch, no free ride, not even any free time. Well, at Bank of Colorado, we're putting an end to all that because our personal free checking and personal free collection serve up a whole lot of free. You'll start with free checking, free online banking, free telebank access, free PIN pay, and more. Then when you add our personal free collection, you'll get a free savings account, free appraisal with your next mortgage, and more. So if you want to bring back the free, apply today to open a new account. Visit bankofcolorado.com and long live free. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
YW Electric Association of Akron is your touchstone energy cooperative with rebate programs on energy-efficient appliances, water heaters, and more. 2012 and 2013 are your years to...
Sorry about that. We got back to action while we were kind of peeking at our computer. Shafford back to serve things up here. Begin set number two for Otis. And Palzer at the net puts it down on the overpass. 1-0 quick start for Otis. Wireman pops it up. Outside set for Mooney. She goes left-handed. Popped up back row. Shafford. Near side, it's Patterson off the block. Pump it back up. Kuntz dumps it over. Waitman now sets it in the middle. DeVitor reaching and puts it right down in front of Shafford for the first point of the set to Idalia. And Helling will come into the front row in place of Herrera on the Idalia side. Michaela Waitman pops that serve over, bumped up by Patterson. Back set for Palzer into the block. DiVittola with the stuffed block on Palzer. And the lead to Idalia. Waitman pops that one over again, bumped up this time by Schaffert. Back set for Palzer. Into the block, dug up by Kuntz. Will be set near side for Patterson, dug up by Schaefer. Middle is DiVittola. Schaffert's there. Set near side. Patterson blocked. Noble keeps it alive, and that will find its way out of bounds. And again, it's an early 2-point advantage for Idalia. Waitman drives that one over. Schaffert steps in front of Palzer. Patterson, and sails that one too long. About 2 feet past the baseline, and it's a quick 3-point advantage for the Lady Wolves. Michaela Waitman still on serve. Just over the top of the net, dug up by Schaffert. Patterson goes cross court and misses. And we could see an early timeout. And there it is for Coach Kuntz, trailing 5-1.
YW Electric Association of Akron is your Touchstone Energy Cooperative with rebate programs on energy-efficient appliances, water heaters, and more. 2012 and 2013 are your years to upgrade your home. Log on to ywelectric.coop for available rebates. Sending all Washington and Yuma County student-athletes good luck from YW Electric Association. Tune in to KNEC 100.9, 104.7 King FM, or log on to coloradopreps.tv and help YW Electric cheer on your local team.
And it'll still be Michaela Waitman with the serve for Idalia. In leading 5-1. 4 straight on serve. Patterson handles that one. And she'll get the attack. Mooney was in good position, and then when the ball hit the net, she couldn't rally back to it, and Patterson will get credit for the kill. Palzer serve popped up by Mooney. Perfect pass set in the middle for DiVittola. Into the block, and Otis in the net. They got Noble. It's a good-sized crowd on hand here tonight, and the Idalia faithful are having a little more fun than they did in set 1. Schaffert digs up the serve of Wireman. Outside for Patterson. That one will play a pinball in the rafters and finally find its way down between a bunch of Lady Wolves. They'll give the serve over to Kuntz. Davis into the front row for Otis. Set it outside for Terrell. Goes off speed and will find the floor in front of a diving Emily Palzer. Give the serve to Mooney, leading by 4, 7-3. She drives that one into the middle. Palzer outside for Patterson, and DiVittola. No, that's Schaefer with the block. Schaffert handles that serve. Set near side for Davis. Off speed, popped up in the back row by Wireman. Shoot it clear across the net for Schaefer and into the net. Patterson with the serve, trailing by 4 here in the second set. That one will end up as a point for Otis. Back row for Idalia. Was just caught lunging for that one. Patterson hits that one a little deeper, and will have to be bumped over by Waitman. Schaffert had to go, and that one will find its way into the net on the Idalia side and down. Cut down to 2, 8-6. Patterson still on serve. Drives that one. Mooney pops it up. Terrell will bump it over. Drives it deep, popped up. Patterson set near side for Schaffer. Rotated the shoulders too much and misses the sideline. And Susanna Herrera comes back in to serve it up in place of Helling. Back row for front row, just over the net. Palzer with the receive. Davis will get the kill off of the deflection. And Mallory Noble will put it in play for Otis. Overpass by Terrell, and Davis just swats at it, just flicks her wrist and redirects it. Finds the open floor. Timeout, Idalia, as they've seen their lead cut to 1.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado.
It was once a 5-point advantage for Idalia here in set number 2 as they led 8-3. It's a 5-1 run for Otis. Noble popped up in the back row by Mooney. Set near side. Terrell, she had to reach for it. Patterson got it up. Now set near side. Shafford, she goes cross, and not only did she click the line, but it was also Idalia in the net. So we're tied at 9. That one again popped up by Mooney. Set near side, Terrell. Noble with the dig in the back row. Set it near side for Shafford. She'll just set it over. Popped back over by Waitman. Set in the middle. Palzer and too tall. They detected a touch at the net though on Schaefer. Otis will bounce back in front. 10-9. Herrera played that one right on the line. Set in the middle for Waitman, and she'll just tap one over into a bare spot on the floor on the Otis side to tie it at 10. Terrell serve handled by Patterson. Near side for Palzer, and she is roofed by DeVitor. Terrell with the 1-point lead. That one will push Patterson back. She gets it up clean. Shafford out of the middle. Off of DeVitor and down in front of Herrera. Sarah Wireman checking in for Terrell, who just saw her run at the service line ended. Another back row substitution, being the libero. Mooney gets that serve receive up, set it outside for DeVitor. Patterson looked at it as long as she could, pulled away at the last second as it sails long. Davis again on serve, punches one in the middle. Herrera gets it up. Set for, it was intended for Schaefer, was overpassed, and Shafford will be the beneficiary of the kill. Nice set from Kylie Kuntz. Davis again drives one deep in the middle. That was Herrera, got it up, set it outside. DeVitor blocked, and that'll get down. Carly Flager will come into the back row for Otis in place of Davis. Reagan Schaefer back to serve for Idalia. Can tie it up on this serve. Set it outside for Mooney, and not sure if it was going to get over. Palzer decided to play it at the net and will get it down for the point. Shafford serve, popped up by Wireman. Shot over by DeVitor. Set it far or near side for Patterson. Wireman got it up, and she'll bump it over. Flegger pops it up. Near side, Patterson goes angle. Dug up by Schaefer. Bumped over by Waitman. Coons will set it near side again. Patterson out and no touch. Waitman punches that one, popped up in the middle by Schaffert. Back set for Palzer, and it was overpassed, but Idalia into the net. Giving one away. They now trail by 2. Emily Palzer. Her serve popped up by Wireman. Set over by DeVitor. Near side set for Patterson. Off speed and down. Palzer punches that one over. Mooney gets to it. Sends it all the way back over. Near side is Patterson. Goes angle. Popped up by Schaefer. Waitman will set it far side for Mooney. And she'll hit that one into the tape and back down on the Idalia side. Otis has pushed out to a 4-point advantage now. Wireman has to hurry up to get that one up. Bumped over by DeVitor. Kuntz will set it in the middle. Noble dug up by Schaefer, popped over by DeVitor. Near side set for Patterson, off the block and out of bounds. Lead is 5 for Otis. 10-point turnaround in this set. Palzer's serve popped up by Schaefer. DeVitor out of the middle into the net. Back down on the Idalia side, and timeout number 2 by Coach Chamberlain.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Plattner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
19-13 Otis here in set 2. The first match of this Class 1A Region 3 tournament. Palzer popped up in the back row by Mooney. Waitman will set DeVitor, blocked by Noble. And Idalia kept it alive, but could not get it over in 4, and that brings a roar from the large Otis crowd. Helling handles that one. It'll be bumped over by DeVitor. Kuhn sets quick in the middle. Noble tipped. Still alive. DeVitor will bump it over. Back set for Noble. Popped up in the back row by Wireman. Helling goes left-handed and dug up by Flegger. Near side, Patterson off the block and out. Palzer serve. Mooney handles it. Didn't sound clean, but still alive. DeVitor and Otis in the net. See if Wireman can serve up a string of points here. Her team trails by 7. Palzer gets it up. Middle for Patterson and back down on the Otis side. And this is the 8th set these two have played this year. And that is right now the most points that Idalia has scored in any set at 15. And then Wireman promptly serves one 4 feet long. Otis 3 points away from a 2-0 lead. And it's Kylie Kuntz on serve. Popped up by Schaefer. Set it far side. Terrell blocked back down by Burgess and Noble. 23-15. Schaefer handles it again. Middle for Helling. Blocked back at her. Punched over by Waitman. Patterson comes near side. Popped up by Wireman. And Waitman was waiting for it to try to pop it out of the net. Ball never got into the net. And it is set point. Otis. Schaefer handles it. Set it outside. Terrell. Popped up by Schaffert. Near side, it's Patterson. Blocked. Patterson again. Dug up by Wireman. And out of play. Otis leading 2-0 now here in this Class 1A Region 3 match here on Big Time Small Town Media's production of volleyball for ColoradoPreps.tv and Shasta.tv. In about a 90-second break, be back for third set action from Otis.
This broadcast of high school sports is being brought to you courtesy of the Alan Bear Agency of Akron. In times of such economic uncertainty, let Alan Bear and his staff serve as stability when it comes to your insurance needs. With years of experience serving their community with products in auto, home, and life insurance, the Alan Bear Agency is also available for farm, crop, business, and health insurance as well. Give Alan and his team a call today at 970-345-2310 or stop into 142 Adams in Akron to see how the Alan Bear Agency can serve you.
One of the most important benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit member borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $31 million in patronage dividends. If you want to be a part of a member-owned and controlled cooperative that offers interest rates that are competitive in the marketplace and committed to a patronage dividend program, call your local Premier Farm Credit office. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Getting ready for set number 3 here from Otis. Just got an update from Region 8 that's being played at NJC in the opening match between Weldon Valley and Caliche. Weldon Valley the 1 seed, Caliche the 3. It's the Lady Buffs springing the upset in 4. Those two played last week in regional pool play on Saturday, I believe it was. Caliche took Weldon Valley to 5. That's the first loss to a 1A school this year for Weldon Valley. Pauser gets it down in front of a sprawling Reagan Schaefer to open the scoring here in set number 3. Pauser punches that one over, popped up back row by Herrera. Set from the Waitman in the middle for DeVitor, and DeVitor is blocked by Noble. Pauser punches that one over, and Wireman can't handle it. I've been trying to get some updates on some two-way volleyball, and Pauser serves that one right into the net. When we went on air, we know that Yuma was on the floor in Loveland against Dayspring Christian, but have not been able to get an update. That's Waitman. Pops it over, pumped up by Patterson. Noble is dug in the back row. Oops. Mooney dug by Kirby. Patterson goes down the line on the far side, off of Wireman and out of play. Between sets, we will keep trying to get on and find out the other action going on. Kuntz with the save. pop it up. Patterson, and then Davis goes cross court, popped up by Wireman. DeVitor out of the middle and down inside the near sideline. And Sierra Wireman will serve down 2. Drives that one over the middle, popped up by Palzer. Shot outside for Davis. Big swing, comes cross court, and he gets it down in front of Schaefer. Patterson serve. Dice had a lot of spin on it, and Wireman dove, got it over, and then Otis couldn't handle it, get it back. Sarah Wireman sacrificing some skin cells, but gets the point for her team. Kuntz dumps it over on 2. Helling sets it near side for Schaefer, blocked by Davis, and down in the far corner, back corner here, near side. Mallory Noble will punch one over. Wireman gets it up. Set in the middle for Schaefer. All Noble could do was stick and hand out and could not get close to that one. Herrera serve, carries wide. Mooney handles that serve. Waitman will bump set it far side for Terrell. Dug up by Kuntz. Set far side for Schaffert. Mooney with the dig. Set near side for Schaefer. I believe that was Kylie Kuntz who got the fingertips on it for the block. Davis drives that one over. Mooney pops it clear back over to the Otis side. Out of the middle quickly for Palzer. And Idalia into the net. It's a 5-point advantage for Otis. Kelsey Davis still on serve. That one Herrera will handle. Waitman sets it far side for Terrell, and out of bounds. Davis drives that one down the near side, popped up by Wireman. Waitman will set it near side for Schaefer, dug by Patterson. Will be back row attack for Patterson, dug up by Mooney, off the rafter and back down quickly. Idalia will take a timeout, trailing 11-4.
Everybody knows that when a great opportunity, like an iPhone, presents itself, you grab it. Somebody says they've got tickets to the big game and can't go, you grab the tickets. Somebody tells you that you can get an iPhone at a special price, you grab it. And it's true. For a limited time, Viero has iPhones for only $79.99. And we'll even pay your early termination fees up to $200 when you switch to Viero. All that and coverage you can count on. So hurry into Viero today. Your iPhone is here. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Both teams ready to get back to action here in set number 3. Still Kelsey Davis on serve for Otis. Mooney handles that one over and out of play. Mooney had to dive for that one, and that was an ace for Davis. Mooney will be replaced by Bryce Schaefer, another freshman into the Idalia lineup. Davis changed her position on the service line and hit it right into the net. Janae Terrell, drive one right out of the middle of the service, popped up in the middle by Patterson. Outside for Palzer, dug up by Schaefer. Set it for Reagan Schaefer. Popped up in the back by Patterson. Outside for Shafford, sailed too long, and that rally goes to the Lady Wolves. Back within 7. Terrell handled by Patterson. Set it outside for Palzer. Off of Terrell and down. And Shafford will take to the serve. Wireman pops it up. Shoot near side for DeVitor. Cuts it into the net. Shafford pops that one over. Back over by Herrera. Set in the middle. Palzer. Popped up by Bryce Schaefer. Set it near side for Reagan Schaefer. Off the touch and down for an Idalia point. Reagan Schaefer off the net, popped up by Patterson. They'll set it back outside for Patterson. And after conferring, the officials will call it long and give the serve to Reagan Schaefer. Patterson gets it up. Back set for Palzer. And Idalia called in the net. Emily Palzer, that serve popped up by Reagan Schaefer. Shot over by DeVitor. Patterson blocked by DeVitor, but out of play. Wireman sells out to keep that one alive. DeVitor off the block in the middle and down for an Idalia point. Idalia will be back on the floor for match number 2 as they will face Flagler. Completion of this match. And Waitman will get the ace as Palzer could not handle it. Waitman drives that one over. Palzer gets that one up. Set it near side. Patterson, and he drives it too strong, too long, out of bounds. Kayla Waitman takes a little off. That just does roll over the net cord, and a point for Idalia. Coach Kuntz has seen enough. Takes a timeout for her Lady Bulldogs.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado.
So Coach Kuntz took that time out to try to break the momentum that Michaela Waitman has going here at the service line. She's cut it to a 5-point game. Palzer handles that, tipped over by Kuntz and down. It's a point for Otis. And Kuntz drives that one wide and out of bounds. Sierra Wireman, she'll punch that one deep. Palzer handled it, near side set for Patterson, blocked. Still alive, Patterson will be dug up by Reagan Schaefer. And that one will make its way out of bounds. Patterson to serve. 6 points away from closing out this match. Wireman again gives up the body, and they're unable to keep it in play. Schaefer with the overpass. Noble off the net. Dug up by Reagan Schaefer. Near side, it's Bryce Schaefer. She's dug on the cross court by Schaffert. Near side set for Noble. Clips the back line. Patterson still on serve. And that'll be an ace as well. Wireman gets that serve up. Bryce Schaefer will bump it over. Patterson sets the offense, and Noble blocked, and the floor official says that one clipped the line. It looked like it got line from here as well. Send the serve over to Kristen Mooney, trailing 8. Or rather, no, that's Bryce Schaefer. And she'll be whistled for a foot fault. That puts the serve in the hands of Mallory Noble. She'll drive that one over, popped up by Wireman. Terrell sets it in the middle, comes near side for Reagan Schaefer. She'll get the kill. Susanna Herrera punches that one over, popped up by Schaffert. Kuntz will set it in the middle for Schaffert. Dug up by Wireman. Set near side for Reagan Schaefer, blocked. Dug up by Bryce Schaefer. They'll set Reagan Schaefer again blocked. Third time, and she's had enough. Off of Schaffert and out of bounds, but also had Otis in the net. Herrera punches that one deep, popped up by Schaffert. They'll set far side. Palzer blocked. Burgess will go, she's blocked. Palzer just shoots it over into the corner. It's dug up, set for Terrell, she'll bump it over. Kuntz shoots it far side. Schaffert dug on the side and off of the shoulder of Susanna Herrera, out of bounds. Otis with match point, leading 24-16. Kelsey Davis checks in for the serve. She drives that one into the middle, popped up by Bryce Schaefer. Bateman will set it near side. Reagan Schaefer. And it's sailed long, no touch, and that will do it. Otis will sweep Idalia 25-13, 25-15, 25-16. Next match here from Otis will be Idalia and Flagler. I believe that one is scheduled for 5:30. So we invite you to rejoin us for that match here on Big Time Small Town Media's coverage of Class 1A Region 3 Volleyball for ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. I'm Kerry Sherman saying thanks for spending some time with us.